Hello there guys and welcome back to Fairytale Fables, and unfortunately the win streak did not continue. Yeah, I've lost two. Well, I haven't lost two, but 7th place and also 3rd place. So it was only 5 wins in a row, unfortunately, but hey, well, hopefully we can get back to winning ways today. Or in this episode at least. So let's get into it. It's gonna be asynchronic here, so yeah, I kind of like playing that for the time being here. So King Midas? I don't think so. I just played our dice not very long ago. King Midas, I don't think he's very good. The Ugly Duckling is probably one of the worst characters. A Sphinx. I mean, it's... I think a Dices is probably better, but every 3 turns use a level 3 treasure. It's also a bit of money that way, but it's -2 in health. Sphinx is when you have exactly 1 mana and 0 gold, your spells cost 0 gold. I don't like him because I don't really want to go for spells. Spells is not a good build, and no matter how you build around it, it's never really gonna be good. You can get spells to be good in specific build-ups where you have very massive units where you want to double their health and double their attack and stuff like that. But other than that, it's not really that great. I think Dices with the treasures are probably gonna be better, also just because of how much gold you can get out of that. I guess King Midas as well here. Copies of... Yeah, 2 copies. But I think King Midas is really bad, actually. Because you don't get any treasures, ever. I think he's probably the worst character right now. The new guy here. I think not having treasures is terrible. Yes, you get easy triples, and yes, you get some gold. But not having treasures in the end game? Nah. Nah, that's not good. That's not good. So I think our Dices here. I think our Dices is probably gonna be the character. Double owl and a sweet orange. Yeah, I'll do that and lock that in probably. Sure. I mean, why not? Why not? Maybe we should have gone with the spells. Yeah, well, it is what it is. So in 2 turns we get a tier 3 treasure. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. That's definitely a good spell here. I will take... Did we cast it on this one or the other one? This will give us a 3/3 and a 3/3. Or do we want a 4/4 and a 2/2? Good question. I think we can go with a 3/3 and a 3/3. And roll. Do we take a frog here as well? I think we do. I think we take a frog as well. Sure. We might even get another spell after that when we roll. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take a frog. That's pretty good tempo as well. So we have a 4/4, a 5/5, and then whatever spell we can... Yeah, let's just do that. It seems like a good idea. 4/4/4, 4/4/4, and 6/6. Yeah. Another spell. That's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Yes, please. And I will take a... That's a lot of health, isn't it? It's 8 extra health on these boys. Yes. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's check out the amateur here. Yes. Let's do some extra health here. Yes, please. Alright. Okay, decent. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good start here. Now we get a tier 3 treasure. Can you please give me... Not any of those. Well, Sea Sphere is pretty good here actually. With the owls. Baby Mimic. Kind of interesting. Because of how many treasures we actually get with this character, I think Baby Mimic might be better than the Sea Sphere, and we might even take the Sea Sphere next time if we get a Baby Mimic on it, right? That's gonna be 8 more mana and 2 random spells. That could be good. I think taking the baby mimic here would be a mistake. Well, it would be a mistake not taking it, because in 3 turns we are guaranteed another tier 3 treasure, and even before that we might even get a... I don't really want to double a tier 2 when I got a baby mimic in 3 turns here going for the tier 3. So yeah, we're just looking for tempo basically. I guess that is not too bad actually. I'm just wondering, yeah, I think we're just going for tempo, and tempo right here is actually the owls. I guess, what are we casting this one on? Maybe this one actually, just a bit more. 9-9 on that one, 6-10. Yeah, that should be good actually. Looking for more spells and also just a easy tier 3 to build into. Pook is not terrible, I suppose, but I think we're going for higher numbers. I think we're actually going... I think we might be going Romeo here. I don't specifically like Romeo. I actually like Pook a lot more, so I'm gonna go Pook and take this spell as well here for even more owling. Owling. Is that a word? I'm gonna go owling. Nope. It's not. But yeah, we got pretty good tempo here. Thanatos is a very good player. I think he's actually quite far up the list. So that's a bit worrying, seeing him here. That's interesting. Ironclaw, of course, this guy. I've seen a lot of this guy. Who's that? Oh, that's us. Darby. Darby's also fairly... What is going on here? We're getting some really Stevie B 2 times. Okay. Don't remember Stevie B, but Darby is pretty far up the list. This guy, I don't remember where he is, but I've seen him a lot. Ironclaw. Thanatos is definitely up there, isn't he? I think Thanatos is pretty far up the list. But I mean, I'm in top 100 as well now, so yeah. I'm in, I don't know, maybe I'm around 90 or something. So yeah, it's gonna get more and more tough the further up you get, basically. Because the players are gonna get better and the balls are better. The better players, the better balls they have. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. New you. We could get a tier 4. But a lot of the tier 4s are probably not going to be better than Pook. And I don't think it's worth using 6 mana to get a tier 4. So I think we're just going full board and just go full frontal here when it comes to just kicking people out. So we're just securing us. I think a lot of the things about when it comes to the asynchronic playstyle, you just want to go full tempo and just kick people out of the lobby and then try and find the first place later on. I think we're just going to go Armored Egg here just to go crazy mode. But casting spells might also be worth it here, but just not this one. So I'm tempted to go Egg and reroll. Maybe I reroll first then, because then I could potentially reroll again and just take one other unit. I mean, I could do that anyway, but the Egg is not the best. I think the best one I could... yeah, maybe the Egg is the best one to get here. Sure. That's pretty good. I'm tempted to go Acolyte, but I don't... Yeah, I don't... I mean, we are casting a lot of spells right now, and it's already now gonna be a 2-3 if I just cast this rolled once here, so... I mean, I'm not gonna find another character here that I want. Is there any tier 3s that I would rather? Maybe a Pook. Another Pook could be good. But I don't really want to keep her, do I? She's a pretty decent range in the back line, but... Young Yellowback, probably not worth it. I mean, that's giving us some damage, of course, but I don't think she's ever going to be worth it, to be honest. And I also think the Acolyte is just terrible. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't actually... I mean, the Plowman is not bad either, but I don't actually want to get triples here. I think Cat is decent, so that might actually be better. Again, just straight up going for tempo here. We also have that and a shield. It's just is this just better than taking the Egg here? We are up against the Fafnir who hasn't lost any health. He could have more than us actually already now. +2/+2 is actually a +4/+4 because of the owls. Is that better than taking the egg? And then we could reroll again. Potentially getting a... I mean, what could I get that I want more than... I mean, the cat box and the armored egg is already pretty decent here. It's just, it's only, do I want resolve more than I do? I kind of want this more than the egg because I'm probably going to keep the owls a lot longer than I do the egg. It's just the question of, do I have enough tempo if I do this? And I think the answer is right now, probably yes, I do have. With the 6, 10, 11, 15, 9, 9, 2, 3 unit here who's going to die and do... I think it's okay. Also, this we can sell again, so it's not terrible, I suppose. I'm a little bit worried about Fafnir here because he could have enough damage, especially if he has a, you know, an egg in the background, or he could have gotten a couple of different things here, but he could also have upgraded the cats. Yeah, he got more slay, which is okay for us. It's not. I think we're gonna be fine here. Yeah, we're perfectly fine with the yeah. PvP got him down. That's good. We didn't crack the egg. I think we did the right thing here. Crew is giving us just an extra body where we can take the egg out on the bench. We could also new you the egg, and take another egg and hope for a good tier 4, but I don't think it's worth it. Again, I don't think new you is worth it unless you have them tripled. And you only really want to do it on a triple that had pretty low stats. Because, or have a permanent status that is actually, owl would be okay to do it on, but then you don't really want to, that's the thing, you don't really want to use the new U on it. The only one that I actually see using new U on right now is probably the Sprout, or maybe potentially a Snow White, because they would be scaling high enough that I potentially want to do it. And I also need them upgraded to do it. I just don't see how this is worth it very often. Unless they have some scaling. Because just a straight up tier 4 here is not really going to do anything for me. Because it's a random thing and it could be so bad that I mean, it could be a cat chore. It could be a cat chore with 3-1 cat chore here. I mean, that could actually be good if there was some cats out here. But I just think in this specific instance, I don't like it. And I'm actually gonna reroll this shop because I can find different things here. I think I can find something else that I would like to see. I don't think the Elementary Insight is terrible to take. I think the Bluebell is also fairly good here because we have a Puck and we have a die. I think the stars are fairly good even in the mid game. But it's also pretty hard to get them to work because they have pretty low stats. So maybe not. But it would be nice to have a Bluebell, but I mean, with the numbers we have, the Bluebell is actually okay. We have a decent amount of stats out there, so I think the Bluebell is good. And maybe the Elementary Insight, 5, 6. But we could all, I mean, the Fool is not great. Hansel is okay if we also take that. I think we take the Bluebell, the Hansel, and also the Insight here, and then roll probably for another spell. That's that's 5, 6. Yeah, so we have one more roll that we could potentially get a free spell, but also just maybe get nothing. I think that's the best we can do here. Unless we don't take the Bluebell and only take Hansel and the Insight and just roll. That might be better actually. I think we maybe just take him, take this, and just roll for the... I mean, there is a chance we just need a spell here, so that's fine. It's okay. I mean, we could sell the page and take a tier 3, but it might be worth it actually. It might be worth taking a tier 3 here instead of the page, or even sell the shield. We could take the gunner and put the put one of the owls out maybe. Do we feel like we can do that? Yeah, I think we could probably do that and scale him even higher, but yeah, that's probably not a bad idea actually. That is not terrible. I think we got enough in here. We're probably gonna lose the egg at some point anyway. But I'm a bit greedy here and trying to get a bit out of this pirate gunner. Sure. And we get a tier 3 baby mimic next turn, or treasure with baby mimic on it. Ooh, we got some big numbers all of a sudden. That's good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Are we good? Yes, we're good. There we go. And he didn't even crack our egg. So, yeah, we're good. That was a very good choice here, because we get more out of the scaling as well. Starcatcher? Symbol of Unity? Magic Bean? Nah, I don't think, because that would only be a tier 5, right? That would be a tier 5. I think we get more out of Starcatcher with a baby mimic here. That's a 4/4 for our, star. So unfortunately, we don't have the bluebell, but we do have the Pook who's gonna scale with this. And we're looking for more things that scales with. There's not a well, we do have a lot of stars that we can potentially take in tier 4, but we also need to be careful because they are not very tempo based. Tempting to all the stars when it comes to treasure stars. The ice ring, song bell, doppelganger diamond. Where is that one? It's tier 5, right? Okay. It's tier 5. And the tier 4 units, when it comes to stars, tier 4 units. Why is it not working with? Because stars, star. I guess a lot of them actually got a stars. Okay, dying breath. But why does it take this one? There's nothing in star. Oh, starting star. Yeah, that's a bit annoying actually. Yeah, the tier 4s are somewhat. I mean, the Star Girl is because you don't really have a lot of stars, and the Dandelion is probably the best one to get because she's giving you one additional star, and that would scale the Pook a little bit faster. So she's probably the one we are looking for here in tier 4, plus maybe a bluebell because it could get big still. So. Yeah, and then probably just casting spells, because that's still gonna be good, but it's probably not as good as just finding. I think Bluebell would probably be ideal. Oh, Dandelion. Dandelion would be ideal for the Pook. So more Pooks and more Dandelions and more, generally speaking, just getting the stars really quickly so we can scale them really quickly would probably be good here. So this shop, no go. We do get a Star Girl, and we should probably take her because she is a tier 4. Is there anything in tier 4 we actually want? Immutable? Not really. That's the thing. It's like, is there actually anything in tier 4 that we actually want? Broken Spell Reflector could be interesting, I guess. Pirate Map would be very good. Doublecaster, Odin's Raven. Yeah, again, we got a bit of spells going here with the owls and stuff, but we are probably looking more toward what could be good for our stars. Compass, maybe. Shooting stars level, yeah, that's 5. So not a whole lot. And I'm like a little bit worried about her because we only get 2 stars out, so that's going to be 2 scaling for her, but it's still probably better than the shield page. Very, 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 very soon it's going to be better than, even better than Hansel, right? So we should probably just take her. But yeah, maybe we should put her out here to scale her a bit. Nah, we probably want her in here. Just keep the owl out here to scale with the pirate gunner, I think. Actually, it depends on him. Ooh, that's a lot of pirates. But he doesn't have a lot of big things out there, and he could have moved them around now and have a crew member in there, so that could be scary, actually. This could be very scary, and he also does a little bit of damage before we actually get to it. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. I think we might have a cracked egg here, but I suppose the cracked egg is okay. Yeah, it might be okay. I'm definitely gonna roll here, I think. I don't think I'm gonna take the 2-2 resolve. I'll rather find some more things for the stars here. Or do I? I think that's, I mean... This is a 4-4, basically. This is a 4-4. I think I'm actually gonna take the spell instead. Because I still have a roll. And I could still get, yeah, I could almost get this if I sell something. I could sell the shield page, but is that worth it? A 7/7 on him? Do we want to roll again? I'm actually more inclined to roll here. I guess that was a good idea. And we get a pretty decent spell plus a star girl next turn. Yeah, I am pretty happy with that shop actually. That wasn't terrible at all. But we are not as strong this turn as we was last turn because of the star girl here. But hopefully we get this book out. We probably should put him here just to get this one. Actually, we kind of want to move her over here. But we got a little bit more time before that book. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Let's just do that. Ooh, nope. Okay, I think we're okay. We get our egg. That's actually not too bad. We get our stars out. He's gonna get his stars out. No, no cracked egg either. That was perfect. That's perfect. Good fight. 0/6. I think we might put it on her actually. If we're gonna keep her, we definitely want more health on her, and I guess we will keep her now. So just build her up a bit here. Let's just build her up a bit and go for another spell, please. Or the crab is also looking kind of interesting instead of the pirate gunner here. Because we probably need a bit more tempo out there. Yeah, I think we need a bit more tempo out there. Maybe taking the owl and potentially putting the crab in there instead of the freed prince is maybe worth it. But maybe it's just better to roll then, so we can just sell these off. I think that might be better actually. I'm kind of tempted to just have him pop off right off the bat here, but I might want a big hit first. Yeah, I kind of want a big hit first, because we can kill whatever out there with that hit. Call 4, I don't think we have enough to call it here. That's a pretty strong build right now, but with all those upgrades, yeah, and also he got stars coming out, he got... That's a big owl, big Hansel, big ranged in the back. Two ranged in the back. I don't think we can call that. Don't think we can actually call that. I think we're just gonna roll on it. That's a bit better, I would say, because permanently getting up on the owls. Fortunately, nothing else here, so I think we're just gonna take that and call that a shop. Who are we gonna put this on? Her again, actually. We're gonna put it on this. 6/13. She's already half decent. We got 19/18, 19/18, 6/7, 6/6, and 15/12. He still haven't been cracked. That's pretty good, actually. He will be cracked at some point, but right now we are looking okay. I think this is probably going to be a fairly even match. I could be wrong. Maybe we're just going to take him down, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be even. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fairly even here. We actually almost lost it because of the early... Yeah, he got some pretty early stars out that kind of did us in. So it got cracked once. Morph. Don't really like the morph here. At least not a whole lot. Could... Nah, I don't really see anything here that we really like to take, so I guess we're gonna roll on that. Double Tanuki. I think we might take the Husky instead of the egg. Actually, instead of the prince. The problem is we're probably gonna move the egg up there, and then, but I guess we are okay with that. We are almost tier 5, where we were basically looking for the star guy. Starboy, sorry. Starboy would be very, very good. Nocturne could also be good. Nocturne or Starboy, either one could be fairly good in this setup. Do we take that? Do we take the Husky just to get tempo going here? I think we probably need tempo against this guy. Yeah, we need actually a lot of tempo here. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. We're not gonna get saved by anything here. Yeah, that's just a very big board right now, and he might even have bigger board now. We need to do this. We need to do this. Sorry, Armored Egg, but you have to be sacrificed here because we need the Husky here. Because he needs his full buff. Do we take this? 1 health is not terrible. Yeah, let's just take it. It's also giving us a bit of a buff on the owls, of course. We'll take 1 damage to... Yeah, I think we do. Because we have the mana and to just keep rolling here, then. Yeah. Get another spell, potentially. And also another chance of getting maybe a Star Girl or... Yeah, something like that. Maybe another Pook. I don't see us taking any of this. Nah, not really. Well, we are not getting extremely lucky, but we are not extremely unlucky either with the spells we're getting, I would say. So it's a bit of a mix here, I would say. A mixed bag. Could leave us a little bit dry in the end here, but okay, that's a double Star Girl. I mean, we only really need 1 of them. We should probably take it this turn, to be honest. Because we can get to it. We can still put another character out there. Which one is actually gonna be sold? That's actually a very good question, because we do have the egg that we probably want to get rid of anyway. It's just we are losing a lot of tempo doing that. But the Hansel is not far from him, except from, of course, the health. I think we're gonna sell him. Also the prince. The page. Alright. Spell Reflector is not bad. But I'm tempted to just go tempo with the rising power here instead. It really, this one would be... It's okay, but I think I want to go tempo, especially against the guy we're up against here. I think the tempo might be better, but actually the power back is better right now, but in just a 1-2 rounds, this is gonna be better, so. For each level you're above 3, your character has +2, +1. Yeah, so it's right now it's just a 2 +1, right? Yeah. In a turn it's gonna be as good. Yeah, I don't know. Do we just take the Spell Reflector? We're casting a lot of spells. Alright, we take the Spell Reflector. I really like the Spell Reflector after it's after it has been updated for the beta branch here. Because before it was only casting on 1 other character. Now it's casting on 2 random characters. I feel like it's actually worth it. So I guess we don't get anything out of that one, but hey, it is what it is. Do we want to move this around? 10, 11, let's check up on him. Probably want the 22 here. But I do want the Pook to come out fairly early to get killed. I don't care about her. I guess I want... Well, the Husky needs to be there. So we could have the 9-5 there and the 3-2 here. It doesn't really matter too much. Sure. Unfortunately, we didn't really find a lot of... we didn't find another Pook or anything. So he's actually right there. Is he worth locking in? I think he might be, actually. I think he might be worth taking still, because we could upgrade him and he could be a fairly big unit for us. Definitely worth just taking anything right now that gives us stars. She's not giving us any stars, but he is. I think it's worth it, because he could be with us all the way through here. I think he could. Oh, there's a big board. Oh, this is probably gonna be a hit for us, or we're gonna take a hit here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, actually it's gonna be a tie. That was close. That was very, very close. That's a very strong board. Oh, we got a tier 3, right. Guess we take the storybook. This is not really important. I'm not gonna go Silent Hill, or Silent, what? Silent Bell? Silent Bell? Yeah, that's probably what the name is. Yeah, I guess that is probably how we're gonna... Yeah, let's take a Pook instead of this. Guess we'll take an owl in the back. Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. It's okay still to do something like this. We still want a bit of tempo as well. Another Star Girl, Jesus Christ. Now, are we looking for the Star Boy or Nocturne? One of the two. yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Giving us a bit of gold and another spell to be cast. Nocturne is right there. Yeah, I think we just go for him. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's giving us a lot of stars. Give us the slay. He's getting scaled every time someone is slaying. I mean, he's gonna become fairly big. I like it. I like it. I think that's good. I think it's pretty good. The only thing is the Pooks are not gonna slay a whole lot, but let's see. Well, actually, he could be slaying something in this setup. The Husky is a little bit dangerous in the back line, but I think we are okay. And she should also become very, very big with the Nocturne here, scaling her up. So what we're looking for now is probably another Nocturne. And yeah, just tier 6 units basically, right? This is actually not bad because it's giving us more characters to get slay from, and also just buffing up the board. It's very tempting to lock that in actually. Pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good instead of the Husky. Sure. Why not? Also, the spellbook might be good on Nocturne here, actually. I guess I will take that. It's a bit strange locking that in, but I think the Husky is coming out. I think this is even better than the Husky. Actually, it's way better than the Husky. I'll keep the Husky for now, but yeah. Alright, cool, let's do it. Let's get through this. Oh, okay, he is doing something similar here. He just doesn't have the Nocturne to get the slays off, but... That's a slay, but I'm a little bit worried about all these cats, actually. We have enough stars to deal with this. Well... Not really. Sort of, not really, but... Well, it's gonna be a tie, okay. We definitely need a way to scale up the stars, and we are we are scaling them up. Put it there. Yeah, I guess we're just looking for maybe I could take another catnip here actually. More an upgrade to the Pook would also be half decent. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to scale the Hunter build, but I think we're very invested in the, well, definitely in the Doppelganger here, or Starcatcher, I mean. Do we cast that? Random tier 5. Random tier 6. Probably not. Well, it's gonna be cast on all of them, so... Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, actually. I'd rather have done a roll here and cast something else. I forgot about the Broken Spell Reflector. That's pretty stupid. Well, whatever. Nocturne or Narcissus for a tier 5 here? I don't think so. I think I'll just reroll that, actually. Yeah, unfortunately we don't get this doubling, but it's okay. It's still pretty good damage for these stars, of course. Succubus? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Nah, I don't think we're pretty... Bluebill is still fairly decent. Click Norris. Nah, I don't think that's gonna be this run. He's always good, but I don't really want to lock him in, and I don't really want to lock this shop in. Bluebill is okay, but I don't think the tempo is there. I think I'm just gonna rely on Pook here for a while, and also the Nocturne, which is also fairly good for just scaling, and we have a lot. I mean, we should be good. We are even up against someone who's already dead here, so yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean, that's a pretty scary flop actually, but I think we should be good. This is starting to look very good. 34, 27, only going up. It's only gonna go up here. He's gonna become very big when it comes to damage. Every time we slay, we just increase our damage. Unfortunately, we don't play a whole lot here. This is actually turning out to be a really bad matchup for us. Oh god. Ugh. Well, it's gonna be another tie. We might be... Our tempo might not be quite there here. We might be... Nah, I mean, it doesn't look that terrible. He got a lot of cats, but... doesn't really have anything else here. But there's still a lot of tempo in there. There's still a lot of tempo. But I think this should be able to deal with it. I wish we'd had a tier 6 shop where we could find Oberon and just put it in there instead of one of the owls. Oberon here would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And potentially also something else that could cast stars, which could be scaling with the star catcher, would have been nice. Unfortunately, we only have Hook right now, and the Nocturne, of course. But the Nocturne is also gonna be just bigger and bigger and bigger. Do we? No, we don't want to cast that actually. We want to look for something else. No. I think we might win it. Yeah. Owl upgrade. I mean, it's gonna be a fairly big unit actually, so I'm not against it. Just, we're probably not gonna get any, you know, treasures that is worth it, but a 60-60 is probably good. Merlin's Tower is not terrible, I suppose. Instead of the storybook. Sure. I mean, I'd rather do that than skipping it, so I guess we do that. No, that doesn't work out. Destroy a character to get to tier 6. No, I don't think that's actually worth it. Because we're gonna end up with... No, it's usually never worth it when I do it. I feel like we are also just looking for another Nocturne and also a couple of other units that we could potentially take anyway, so... And even some low-level spells could be okay here to cast, like this one. Because it's gonna go on everyone, so... I think that's okay. Double click. Double click. We double clicking it? Also have a Catchor, but that's a pretty late one. We got a Pendragon. Ooh. It's only gonna be Nocturne, but we could put him in the front line if we do that. And we, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm actually just gonna do this and keep rolling. No. It's a pretty late bluebell, but it's... Yeah, I don't think it's worth it anymore. I mean, what else would I put out there? That's the thing, right? We can't really get any spells. I mean, we could upgrade that one, but... He's not a guaranteed tier 5 treasure right now, but it's okay, but I think I'd rather get the tier 5 through upgrading Nocturne. But he's a kind of a... Do we actually want anything in tier 5? Well, we do have the... what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Hold on. Isn't that tier 5? Shooting Star, right? That's basically an extra chance of getting the Shooting Star by getting him, but... I think I will do it just because we don't have a lot of other options here, or a lot of other decent kind of things we want to do here, so... Sure. Do we even want to put him... Check up the matchup here. Well, he got kind of 3 options to slay here. That's a 75% chance of slaying. No, actually it's only 50%, but that dog is gonna be bigger. But he could also have put something else up there, because he probably needs to move the husky, so it could be something entirely different. I'm okay with that chance, I suppose. I'm okay with that chance. Alright. Let's go, click. Let's see if you work. 25% chance of that happening. Oh, man. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Are we gonna lose this one? Maybe. No, it's a tie, but it's close. It's close right now. We're definitely not... Our tempo is not real there. Another tier 3. Tier Sphere is not terrible, I suppose, but... Anvil might be better. Yeah, I think Anvil is actually better than this. Because we are mostly looking for tier 6 items rather than actually... Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Because if we could get him really high in stats, right? If we could get Nocturne really, really high in stats, that would be... Or even the other guys really high with the Nocturne slaying a lot. Or getting the slays in. I think it's actually better to go for the Seer Sphere here. But in that case, maybe we just want to keep the Merlin Tower and just go for the skip. Because that is a 4-spell buy and we cast it again. And that's any spell, right? That's any spell. So that could be a big, big spell we could get out. And double it. Yeah. Well, even actually... Yeah, and even if we were really lucky, putting it on other people as well. I think the spells are better in this case. But the items, some of the items are also like the aura. The aura is going to be massive for him. And when we do get some of the other stars, potentially also going to be very big with entrance. Yeah, no, actually no, that's not true, because the other stars like Tatiana don't have anything. Oberon, is that a entrance? No, it's also not an entrance. So actually the items is not that powerful with the stars, except from Nocturne and the star guy, star boy, whatever his name is. Yeah, so that's actually not true at all. No. Also gonna be a no for me. Nah. New you. No, I don't think it's worth casting something like that anymore at all. Not even remotely close. Well, it could be on actually on the Owl, but I mean, Yowl is scaling as well with just casting spells, which we probably will do a bit of. That specific one, probably not. Cook upgrade, yeah, I think that's worth it. Not for the treasure, just for him being big. And also slaying a little bit more. No thank you, I'll take the skip. That is not terrible, I guess, but I think I'll rather just use a bit of... Actually, that's not really that great. Who are we up against? That's a pretty big build. Big, yeah. I think the Clegg is not working out here at all. It's just a bit too late to get him and get him working. Not good shops. We have some pretty terrible shops here, I would say. Frankenstein, not really. Tatiana is definitely something we're looking for. Yeah. Put her there. Am I okay with taking a damage here to get a bit more gold? Guess so. Sure. Why not? Also a tier 5 could be good. Could be good. Yeah, alright. I'm just wondering if I should take this healing potion, but I don't... Will it trigger this one? Yeah, it will actually trigger that one. I guess I will take a healing pot here. So it gives us a little bit more on the Nocturne here for the potential slay. Actually, we should probably just ignore Click Norris and get these stars out earlier. Like that. That is probably good. He's not gonna work out. We need to get rid of him and get something else in there, like Oberon or, you know, stuff like that would be better. Even her in the front line to just get those 66 ranged off is probably gonna be better to slay things so we get the stars again. Yeah, we want that owl to slay something so we get the stars from him right off the bat. Because they're still gonna take, how much time is that? Charges a star that deals 33% of his attack after 7 attacks. So it's after 7 attacks we should get them. That's a lot of attacks before we actually get it. But we're gonna double it. Well, we are actually copying that one, and 33% of 47. That's pretty good against numbers like this. So we're pretty good as long as we slay at least something. All right, let's go. But this is one of the harder boards to get through because he got cats. Oh, and he also attacks first, which is terrible for us. He actually attacked first with Gretel as well. Absolutely terrible combat lock. I think we lose this just because of the combat lock here. Well, we killed her, which is pretty much a win condition. Yeah, okay, we're good. Never mind, we're good. No worries. Well, I was worried, but we got him. He even had a lot of attack on it. Yeah, he's going for a hunter build, obviously. A pretty good one, but do we want to cast it here? Maybe not. Maybe we're looking for something a little bit bigger. Upgrade the next character. I don't think so. I think I'd rather keep this for now. If we could double his damage or something, that would be good. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. I'm gonna skip it. And I'm gonna look for a bigger spell here. And also just... No. Just better spells and Oberon and maybe Aura for him. Yeah, that's about it. 0-6. I don't think it's worth it. Again, I'm looking for the double health or double damage or... I mean, yeah. It's okay, but... Yeah, it's 12 health, but is that worth it? Not really. Not really. Is there anything... Nah. That's actually quite big. I think that's way better than Click. Put her in the front line now. Yeah, I guess I'll have her there, but actually the Sea Witch is really good within this build. I'll take her. There it is. Do we hold for it? I think we do hold for it. There is also a boost. We don't have a boost, do we? No, we don't have a boost. We want to put her on the front here. 105 is very likely to slay something. So is the... Yeah, I think we probably do that, actually. I think she's big enough to do that. You might even... Yeah, well, she's going to be killed by the Oberon, but... I think we want the stars out very quickly, because they get stars out very quickly here with the blue bell. So... Yeah. Can we get to this? Can we get to... If we sell that... I think it's worth it. I think it's actually worth it. Yeah, I think it's very much worth it, actually. Wait, is this... No, just use all my mana. Fine. I was just about to say, is this a heavy spell? No. It's actually just going crazy. So that should be very, very potent. As long as we slay something, I think we're gonna win. As long as we slay 1 or 2 times, it's probably good. Right. Then we got enough stars that are big enough right now. I mean, he got 50s, we got 68s, but his are coming out earlier. He might actually win this. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be very, very bad. Oh god, this is bad. Come on. Okay, we're good. Oh, that's a scary build. That's scary because he got the moves out so early. He almost killed our units. We could get this 3 times, which is not terrible, I suppose, and we reset this. Oh, I forgot to log in. Well, what was it? Was that the aura I forgot to log in? I don't think so. Nah, it wasn't. Just take this. Oberon? Could we get out an Oberon? No, okay. Stealth. Oranges. I guess we'll cast that. Nah, we got a lot of mana. We could get something better, actually. Not that we can double it or anything, but hey, it is what it is. This is giving us what? 1 gold? I don't think that's worth it. Shadow, cat, or Shadow Lord or whatever. No. Cat's tier 5. I don't think we're looking for another one. We're probably looking to replace it with Oberon. I'll take another one of those, I guess. I think we're only looking for Oberon or something to log in over here. Slay. She's way better than this. Like, yeah. Or we go Cabinet to get even more stars out. I mean, both of them are definitely worth thinking about. We actually need to check up on who we are up against here. I see. Woman in the Moon is gonna help us out with slaying all of this. I think Woman in the Moon is gonna be good against this build. Woman in the Moon is not that great against this one. But she's also not terribly bad. But because of the scam there, it's probably a little bit more subject to getting kicked out. And the last one is gonna be Cats without anything. So it's basically these 2 builds. Is it better to have more stars coming out? Or is it... I think it's probably better to have stars coming out, but I'm unsure because of this cat build. We could also go for both of them. She's gonna be very big because of the Sea Witch. This would be good for the stars, but our stars is already fairly big as they are. We just need an Oberon who can come in there instead of the Princess Owl or something like that. I think we go Slay Moon here, actually. It's a bit risky to have her here because we need this. We need something to slay first, basically, to get that off. But I mean, that's a big up. They got some very big units here, so the Slay Moon is technically not as good as this in there right now, but. But that's mostly because of the scam in the back. Otherwise, it is better to have the Slay Moon in there because we're... Are we slaying anything because of those units? Wait, hold on. Is any of those upgraded? No, but if he got it upgraded, we're in a pretty bad spot. Because that's going to be a 40-42. That's going to be 100, and yeah, we can't slay anything then. We might not even be able to slay them anyway. They're forcing us to hit... Who are they forcing us to hit? They're forcing us to hit the Nocturne here, yeah, with this setup. That's interesting. Oh, wait, no, he's also in... Yeah, so it's actually the brave little tailor they're forcing us to hit, which is a little bit strange, because he don't want to be hit. Could be to our advantage, but hey, I don't know, that might be a mistake. He's not upgraded, so no, he's not gonna be very odd. I would have him here, with a shadow in front of him. So he's guaranteed to hit something big, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? Do I take it? Or do I not? Or do I roll to get an Oberon? I think we roll for an Oberon. Dandelion is probably not good enough anymore. No, I think I'll rather have the Slay, actually. Nope. 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 We're looking for Oberon. That's interesting. Interesting to lock that one in. I think we lock that in. It could be very, very big. That could be very big for us. Yeah, I think we lock that in. Any of the big spells could be very, very potent here. Doubling his Yeah, it could be very good. Even doubling hers, it could be very good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can get through this. I think it's gonna be a very tough fight to win. We might take some damage here, actually. I'm very likely to say we take damage. It depends on how big she's gonna become. Okay, we slay. That's very, very good to slay here. Do we slay again? No. It's dead. Okay. It all depends on the stars here. I think we're okay, it seems. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got it. We got it, but it's a tie, so it's very close. It's very close, but I think it's okay. Magic Bean is kind of interesting, but what would we replace here? Because of the shop we actually have out here, I don't want to take anything. But otherwise, the Magic Bean could have been good to replace one of the other two, but no. Just because of the shop, I'll actually rather do this, and hopefully we're gonna get a very big thing here. Yeah, so here's the question. Do we want health, or do we want damage, or do we want a lot of wolves? I don't think the wolves is gonna be worth it. The question is between the damage and the health. What do we need the most? I think damage is actually better here because we want more slay to come out and make sure that the slay is coming out. Because that is giving us both stars and it is also giving us potential with the woman in the moon. Where the health is just, it's okay, it's definitely good. But we also have bigger numbers in our damage right now. So I think just casting it on him is giving us massive amounts of damage on the stars, more than we need basically. And it also makes sure that we can slay more often when we actually want them to slay. So I think this is technically the best thing to do. Oh, good thing it didn't hit on this one, but it actually hit her, which is not great, but it hit our owl, which is perfect. Well, perfect owl, but it's definitely good. So he got 669. Nice. and we got a big owl as well now, so that's pretty good. We got a good amount of things that can actually slay things. But we also used our entire mana, but that's fine. We only had 1 mana, so... The question is, do we lock this in? Nah, I think we go look for Oberon. I think Oberon would still be better than... the Pook. Maybe even the Slay Moon. Actually, that's the thing. Would that even be better? Or would it just be better to lock this in and just take more spells? I mean... Oberon is only making our stars bigger, and we already the stars are already so big that we don't need them any bigger. So I actually think that the Titan's Flower here is actually better, but we need. I guess we could get it to double on one character, but we can't get this going as well. So we would get it on 2 random characters, which is also fairly decent. It's fairly decent because we can use the milk in bottle here and then we can use this one afterwards. So I think it's actually worth locking this in and casting it on probably maybe the Nocturne as well here, just to get him a little bit more. Even her, but nah, probably not. Nah. It is we're definitely gonna cast it on Nocturne and hopefully it's gonna hit the Owl. But it's still enough numbers for me to say, okay, we're probably gonna go after it. Let's take that ring actually, why not? Are we boosting anything? Not really. Whatever. Sure. Okay, let's check up on this again. The Slay Moon should be good here. Hopefully she's gonna be like 3 or 4 times bigger here. Let's see. That's 1 slay. We got the numbers in terms of the stars, but we don't have enough stars here to deal with it. We need more stars to come out. There we go. And we need her to get bigger. Please slay something without dying. Kill this one. Ah, she's dead. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cats here coming out. I am worried. But we do also have the stars. Okay. It's not enough, but... yes! Okay, a tie. I'll take a tie here. I'll take a tie. Tatiana. Yeah, I think so, but we can't really get her unless we have a... Yeah. I guess we could... guess we could sell the Alliance Band again, because otherwise we can't really get her in this round. But I guess we're gonna do... Which one is actually better, calling it? Or... Yeah, actually calling it might be better here because of the... That's a 4-4 that we're gonna keep. I think we are gonna win that one. So let's just call it on... We might need these guys to have a little bit more numbers up here instead of him. He's already big enough. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's call it on her. And we're gonna take this on... I guess we get most value here, supposedly. But it's probably better on Nocturne. Let's go with the owl here. And it hit the Pug as well. Okay, fair enough. It's fine. It hit her, so she's not gonna die very early, which is nice. And then we can sell the Alliance Band and also this catnip here to get the Tatiana. Good. That was decent. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. I think that was better than rolling for an overrun, because the overrun is only giving us more stars or more damage in the stars, and I don't think we actually need that. I think we're good in that department. We just need more stars out there. And the more health we have, the more chances we have of more slaying and more stars getting out. And that is going to win us the game in the long run here, I think. Hopefully. God dang, that's nasty. That is actually very, very bad for us. Okay. Okay, good. Get the stars off. Kill them. Is he gonna hit us here? Nah. He's nasty. That 96 coming off right off the bat there, that's just nasty, isn't it? Another Nocturne? No. I don't even know if we are looking for anything out here. I think we're just casting spells and just getting bigger units that way. And if we cast this, we have, again, a leadway into getting that double thing. So I think we're just gonna cast it on her, actually. Now we have one here, and yeah, so that's perfect. We're looking for a big spell again. Nope. That is also gonna be a no. Oberon could also still be a half decent, I think, instead of the Sea Witch, maybe. I think the Woman in the Moon and the Sea Witch is we can definitely get better. We could put the Tatiana in there and then Oberon, and we potentially have a better kind of deal. But I mean, that's a... Yeah, if we get her upgraded, that would probably be better, but whatever. Not the spell we're looking for, and not the characters either. But no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, it ignores spells. Yeah, I think we're just gonna roll for either Oberon or a spell login. I really want to get that right now, because we are up against him. And he is only gonna get bigger from here, so more stealth, right? So, but we have to sell Tatiana, or... Yeah, that's a problem. I think she might be better than the Sea Witch here. Yeah, I think the Sea Witch is good, but I think when we signed Oberon, we're probably gonna move it around, because the Oberon is... I don't like doing this, but I think I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I think it's just a good way to go here. And if we get this on the correct unit, actually put it on him. I mean, just put it on the owl. Okay, that's pretty good. We got it on some very good units here, but that 632 should help us out. Ooh, quite a lot. Quite a lot. That should be very helpful. That should be very helpful. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. We should be bigger than this dude. Yeah, good. That's a good slay. There we go. Yeah, he helped us out. Yeah, that owl really, those spells really helped us out with this. A lot. because we got plenty of stars here to deal with it. Big enough stars, I would say. No, take the gold. I guess we're going to roll for Oberon and spells maybe. Tatiana upgrade. Yeah, it's not yeah, let's get a tier 6 here. Sure, we're just missing a unit, but hey, maybe we get Oberon. Multiplied by 2. Pretty big. We don't really have any of these loaded anyway. Which one is actually better? Probably this one. Nah, Merlin Tower is actually not that great. We got 8 different types, so that's also pretty big, but I think this is actually better, just getting a very big unit. Putting the owl over there is gonna make it 1200 in health or something like that, right? That seems like the way to go here. We're giving up the spells, but I think we are okay doing that, because this is a 1200 owl with 400 damage, guaranteed slay basically. Yeah, and it's also soaking a lot of the damage from all these freakish, stupid cats. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. I think we just keep rolling here. Actually, that is not terrible here. But it's also not good because it costs 6. Oberon attacking first is not really helping us a whole lot, so I'll keep my mana for now. Let's just do that. A reveal is not terrible, but I'd rather spend my gold on finding another character here, and we don't really see anything here, so let's just keep rolling. There he is. He's only 20 right now, but that's also quite big. Because it's yeah times what? Yeah, it's not that big actually. But it's okay. It's also a tier 6. We can get potentially another tier 6 in there instead of the broken spell reflector. Do we cast this? Not gonna do anything, but hey, well, I think we actually roll instead. No. I think the only thing we're actually looking for is potentially... I mean, what if we do that? Nah. Have him in the background is just way better. Nah. That's not terrible, but I guess we are just looking for Oberons to build into. But yeah, getting his stats up is of course good, because we get a lot. Every time we get a star out, we also apply his damage here, so... But he's actually not important with this, because he's not really adding any value here. Another woman in the moon would probably be better. Honestly, or even another Tatiana would be better, so I don't know. Just getting more stars out would probably be better, actually. Yeah. Well, they have to soak a lot on that owl here. There's a lot of hits they need to do to get him down. Which is great. That's kind of winning us the game here. Nice. Nice. Good, good, good. I guess we're back to winning. I guess we're back to winning now after 2 games lost. Well, kind of. Sure. No, I don't want that. I'll need a big spell to take it now because of this. Not really. I think we won. I think we already did win this, but refund the mana cost. Sure. What is that? Unyielding? It's kind of funky. But nah, probably not. $15 health? Not terrible, but it's not great either. Another Oberon? Sure, why not? We can get a tier 6 maybe. I guess yeah, let's cast this. I mean, why not? Who do we want to get killed here? Actually, it just gives more over here, so let's just cast it over here. And whoever else is gonna hit. Go. I don't think that cat is gonna be bigger. I think Stevie B got this far and that's about it. It's also a good build, don't get me wrong. Cats are good. But stars are better. At least with this build, it's better. There we go. There goes the stars. One more turn there. There we go. And he's dead. Back to winning! Back to winning. 45 points. Great. So I almost got back what I lost in the last game. Almost. Incredibly enough, actually. I still get quite a few. Maybe he... I don't... Yeah, nah, it's actually... 45 is actually not that high for a first place. But yeah, there we go. Nice. What are we calling this? I don't know. Just an... It's like a... It's basically just a star sleigh. I mean, it's just... Yeah. I like this. I like this because... Especially with yeah, this was just so good. I like the Starcatcher with a baby mimic on it. It's just so fun because you can get some really crazy Nocturne. The other way is going for the Star Boy instead. That could also be funny with this. But Nocturne is also good in this build. Absolutely. Fantastic. And then getting maybe a Woman in the Moon or something in there. It seems like a pretty good way to go. Especially in asynchronic. It might not be as good in live version because it's maybe a little bit more easy to actually counter. Yeah, it's kind of easy to counter this with a bit of scam. But, and then again, the stars are definitely good to also make sure that the scam is not working too well. It's just a good build. It's just a good build this way. I really like it. The spells also worked out really well here. Definitely better, if you're going stars and this kind of star builds, it's definitely better going spells than it is going items. Spells can definitely work out, as you can see here, with just buffing up a Nocturne or buffing up a Star Guy or whoever you got that is your main kind of star potential. Oberon, but it's pretty late to start scaling him. Someone like Nocturne you get pretty early on, just bang, 700 damage on him and he's just gonna be unbelievably good for the stars. So yeah, there we go, that was pretty good, I liked it, and it's back to winnings. Back to winnings. See you around, folks.